All around these tombs, there's little tombs and little pyramids, and we're going to look at them right now. Now, any stonemason or anybody with common sense ever walked around the pyramids, you're going to see small pyramids. They were the queens or the sons or the daughters of the pharaohs, because it's nothing but a big cemetery. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go down inside one of those smaller pyramids. So we're looking on Google Earth, and here's the Great Pyramid, and the pyramid we're going in is right there. Okay, we're going to go into the tomb of Henutsen, the queen. We're going into this, we actually go in these tunnels backwards, but this is in the queen's chamber. So we get down in here, and we go down in here. This is the inside of this tomb, coming in. So we know what this looks like. There's another little chamber there. And we're leaving the chamber. So we just went through that small pyramid. Now all the pyramids are basically the same. All they do is they dig down until they hit rock and they build a tomb, or they dig down into the tomb and they put the bodies down there. It doesn't matter if it's the Valley of the Kings or the Giza plateau or the Bent Pyramids or any of the tombs in Egypt. It's nothing but a cemetery. That's all it is. Because the people don't bury it in the farmlands, they bury it out in the desert where no one's out there. So the whole Giza plateau is nothing but a cemetery. So I got a whole playlist on the pyramids. Let me give you a little taste of what's in there, and then we'll go from there. I have videos on how to carve stone, and I did it myself with just granite against granite, and I cut right into the stone with no problem. Everybody says it's a big deal, but it's not. It's very simple to do. Now here I just used simple copper pipe, and I used a granite as a bit, and I cut through stone. It's not a big deal. I have evidence of the other pyramids where they stopped working at certain times. I have a whole series, rock facing and shaping stone, and I show what tools I use to carve into limestone and granite and marble. Here at the Granite Museum, the guy who runs it himself was showing how to polish granite by hand. So everybody says it can't be done. It's very easy to do. Throughout my other pyramid videos, I show different ways that you would actually move the big stones. And they had elephants, and they had oxen, and I live near Amish country. And here's a video called Amish Shed Move, where the guys actually picked a 20-ton barn up and moved it all by hand. So moving is not as big a deal as everybody thinks. You just got to have the right amount of people. So that's the end of that short video. Now I spent a lot of time throughout the deserts in the Middle East when I was in the service. Plus I've been to Egypt 3 times. And what I see is it's impressive, and they've had their Michelangelos and their Leonardo da Vinci's, and you could see that stuff in the museum, but for the most part it's primitive. I'm a lot more impressed with the cathedrals, and I have videos on cathedrals like the Cathedral in St. John's in New York where it's not finished. That's something to see. And I still have another video on the Sphinx. So thanks for watching. I hope these videos are enjoyable. I'm Mike Haduck, and I'll see you in the next video.